Hey, how are you? Welcome to 2012 Engineers. Um, I have a completely different view, as you may already know, of how all of science works. And our science does not understand how the universe works, and I'd like to set the record straight. Um, Everything works in spheres of pressure and energy which surround each of those pressure spheres. Our current understanding of atoms and their size and weight is 100% inverse as to the way we should really look at it. We have back engineered ourselves into a wormhole. Our current view basically shows that the hydrogen atom is the actual smallest atom, and then it scales up and works its way all the way up to the very large atom. This idea and understanding is absolutely 100% incorrect and completely inverse. The way it actually works is hydrogen is the largest atom. It takes up the most space, and anything that interacts with hydrogen interacts inside of the overall energy sphere that encompasses the entire hydrogen atom. Now you might say, well, okay, how does this really relate to my everyday life, and what's really the big deal, and how does that really change everything? Well, there's a couple ways. First of all, we need to get positive and negative out of our head. There's no such thing as positive and negative. There's only flow of pressure. So you have a pressure flow. An atom is a pressure system. Well, you might say, well, pressure system of what? There's no oxygen inside an atom, so how could there be any pressure inside an atom? Well, you don't understand pressure. You don't even come close to understanding pressure as it really exists. The universe, our three dimensions and time, and Einstein has proven this, can be shrunken down around the black hole. Our problem is that we don't realize that the nucleus of the atom is made of the same exact material of that of a black hole. And it is material. A black hole is not just an empty hole in space. It's actual material that the energy of the universe condenses around. This condensation, well, condensation, the wrong word, but this condensing, condenses space and time in sections that extend out from the center of our galaxy, and the same action is working at the center of our solar system, and these extensions of pressure extend out to what we right now understand as 9 different planetary systems that extend out from our solar system. Each has its own system of pressure. To really understand anything about chemistry, you first have to understand the pressure systems of our galaxy, where the sun sits in relation to the center of our galaxy, and where the Earth then sits in relation to the center of our star. The next thing that we have to take into consideration is the actual pressure around the Earth itself. When you combine all of these understandings, you then get to see a little bit of how things really work. Two hydrogen atoms around one oxygen atom. This is the correct model of the way hydrogen and oxygen set up. Hydrogen is a big, high pressure system, if you will. When I say high pressure system, I'm kind of trying to go along with conventional science to show that it's expansive, it's wide, it's deep. Oxygen, on the other hand, is a pressure system of 8. That pressure system is much denser, and it falls into the pressure system of the hydrogen. Now, two hydrogen atoms are then allowed to combine with 3 nucleuses that then interact with one another and combine into water. The larger atom always fits into the smaller, the larger pressure system always fits into the smaller pressure system. Steel, for example, has one large carbon atom, which encompasses 3 much denser iron atoms. And these 4 nucleuses work in tandem around one another to create steel. This is the basic model of how everything in the universe works. I'm going to stop right here before I take you into some other explanations of how radiation then interacts with each and every atom in our universe to create heat and release light. Thank you for checking in to 2012 Engineers. We're going to change the universe. Thank you very much.